All right, a lot of people are asking me, how do I cook my steaks? Well, first of all, these are two Colorado Craft ribeye steaks. They've been in this sous vide at 116 degrees for around 2 hours while I was working this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out, just kind of open them up, drain out all the juice, kind of shake them off a little bit. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat them dry real well. It's real important to get all the excess moisture off, as this will ensure you get a nicer sear. You don't want to spend your time and energy melt or sort of evaporating all the water on the surface. That would otherwise lead to a longer cooking time, and that will lead to, it tends to be a more sort of gray zone, a thicker gray zone. You want to have that nice edge to edge, pink as you cut into it. So anyway, these have been all nicely dried off. They've been sous vide for about a little over 2 hours, and I'm going to unplug the sous vide. Let's go cook them. All right, we got them out next to the Idlewild grill, which I've kind of turned on about 2-3 minutes ago. This thing gets up around 1,500 degrees, so these cook pretty quickly. So I'm just going to put them both in there. And then I like to raise the grill. It's adjustable to get it right up near the flame, probably within about an inch and a half. Push those in just a little bit more. And we'll let these things come up to temperature. Now this is a hot sear very fast is really nice in that it allows the meat to keep that fat in there, keep that juice in there, so you seal it in really quickly. If it cooks over a long, slow period of time, you lose a lot of that that fat and that flavor. So that's why I like to do this. Now I don't salt these ahead of time because such high temperature is going to lead to that salt sort of kind of almost turning into an ash, since it's not very tasty that way. You could theoretically dry brine them overnight, salt them the night before, put them in the fridge, but I'm kind of lazy for that sometimes. So I just salt afterwards. And what I typically use, I use often a finishing salt like a Maldon sea salt or something like that, and that's Redmond Real Salt, or like a Baja Gold or something along those lines are all pretty good salts that I like to use. So anyway, this guy's been cooking now for about not quite a minute, and it's not quite ready to flip yet. We'll do that in just a second. So all right, let me just go and take a peek and see how these are. So I've been using this Idlewild for I don't know, about 5 years now. Still plugging along really nicely, so it's a good grill. Also, that Schwenk grill is not a bad one. It's also a good one as well. So they both do a very similar thing. I'm just a little, the Idlewild for me has just a little bit more flexibility, I suppose. It's a smaller footprint. All right, so let's take a peek at these guys. And yeah, we're coming along nicely. We've got a nice sear. I'm just going to flip it. On the other side. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see me just below me down here with my dog Sasha. She's hanging out because she knows that she's like, I might get some meat. She likes to smell that stuff. And Maximus is over there hanging out in the sun, sunbathing. I'm out at my back porch. You guys can see this is kind of the view from the back porch. So kind of nice. Out in the distance are the Cascade Mountain Range, which is not showing so well on the video. But anyway. Probably got another, 45 seconds and we're done. So that pretty much is what the food prep time looks like. It's minimal, just a few minutes, and we'll show you what those things look like. I'm sure I know they're going to be outstanding. These steaks, as I mentioned, come from Colorado Craft. Colorado Craft is just a great company. They do a great job raising their beef, finishing their beef. It's wonderfully flavored, well marbled. It's just good stuff. So if you're looking for a rancher, check out Colorado Craft. They're good. And the rancher Jeff Smith he was just at the house a couple days ago. We brought some of his steaks and we cooked them up together. So it's always nice to know your ranchers and know your beef producers. They're good friends to have, believe me. All right, just going to adjust this a little bit more, a little closer to the flame. If I can show you guys inside of that, that's probably, yeah, let's see if we can show you in there maybe. come in there. You guys can, hopefully you guys can see. I'm not sure how well that turned out. I need to get a better cameraman. Smells good though. All right, very nice. That would kind of separate a little on me. Got a little too aggressive with it, but yeah, we got a nice, real nice sear. You can see that it's just bubbling juices. All right, don't forget to turn your grill off. All right, let's go eat these things. All right, let's see how we did here. I'm just gonna slice these up real nice. This nice sharp knife. Got that knife from Cry Knives out of Canada. Just like C-R-Y, Cry Knives. And I think we have a really nice, I'm gonna bring that a little closer to you guys. You guys can get a look at, see that edge to edge pink, really nice, super juicy. And I'm just gonna slice this up real quick. Throw some salt on it, and then I'm gonna dig in. I'll deal with that bone. And yes, I eat all the fat. I wouldn't cook a ribeye if I wasn't gonna eat the fat. If you don't like the fat, don't cook a ribeye. Just get a different cut, get a fillet or something like that. Like I said, this is a Maldon sea salt. This is a finishing salt. It's kind of a flaky salt. So what happens is that salt is it just kind of melts into the meat, and you get this really nice, you know, wonderful flavor. A little extra salt on the board. I'd salt this other one. I'll eat that one second. Yes, I'll eat both of these. I'll eat all the fat, and I'm going to enjoy this is the majority of my food for the day. All right, so let's just see how this stuff tastes. Can't wait to see. I'm doing a happy dance. Delicious. And my dog Sasha. Look, no Sasha. Sorry, bud. Sorry, baby. You're not going to get any. She's always hopeful. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite way to make a steak? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? I know it tastes good, and that's all that counts in the end. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.